Happy New Year, everyone. 2024 is gone, and it's now 2025. And I wish you all have a great, prosperous year for 2025. And it's going to be an amazing year. Hopefully much better than 2024. On this episode, I'm going to talk about how 2024 was a pivotal year for me. And honestly, I'm going to give you guys a straight up heads up. It was really, really good for me and my family. After years and years of struggling, years of instability, and years of anxiousness, I think we're finally hitting our stride. In the teaching side of things, I walked into the new school. I felt like I was stepping into a new planet. Different culture, different colleagues, new awesome team. But they also had a different process of doing things. Had 3 curriculums to master, from AP Computer Science Principles, AP Computer Science A, and C-STEM. It wasn't easy. It was damn hard. Took a lot out of me. There were times I almost wanted to quit. But I showed up. I kept asking questions. I leaned on the amazing team around me. My students also made things worth it. I could see their curiosity, their questions, and how we all learn together. Now that's my fuel. Moving on, as I tried to build the past couple of years to build stability in my family, I've learned to do things smarter and do it now. I have about a decade and a half to go before retiring. Damn, almost 10, 15 years, 12 years or so that I'm retired. So one of the most important things I had to do was to decide to get serious. It started a few years ago, but I really got serious about it. I've learned how to master saving. I've learned to invest with purpose. I read a lot of books, watched a lot of videos, think through all the bullshit out there, and make smarter decisions so that I can catch up to financial freedom. And honestly, I did pretty well. I did really well in my investments, but I know I need to do more. I'm catching up to my financial freedom. One thing I have to remember, though, I can't just live in the spreadsheet. Screw that. I can't do that. It's all about designing a future where my family thrives and not get hit by crippling debt. Get rid of all that crap. It's about building a legacy that's debt-free. Fatherhood, the real challenge of being a dad to teenage boys. It's something. It can be a daily adventure. It can be frustrating. It can be all that. Screen time battles? Yes, we do. We have all those battles. Teaching them how to speak to people face to face, saying thank you, please, and get them to really understand and learn about the other person, be interested in the other person. Yes, double check. I'm working on that. I'm starting them on the journey in learning the combat arts. And it's huge, and I'm happy with that. But we know we need more work. They learned Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu the past few months, and I think they're comfortable on the ground game. But now they really need to learn their stand-up game, the transitions between stand-up, grappling, and the ground arts. And the most important part of that is a resisting opponent. That's some bullshit McDojo crap. Now, the biggest thing that happened to us was our trip to Japan. That's the trip that we did this summer. That reminds me of why we work so hard. All this investing, all this saving, all this getting up in the morning, going through all this stuff as a parent, as a person. It wasn't just a vacation, really. It's about experiences for our lives. Our summer trip to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. It was a shared adventure. It's a bond that always we're going to have. It brought us closer, and it gave us memories that we can still talk about and cherish forever. This Christmas break, it's a very pivotal time for me this year, and I really, really appreciate it, was the reconnection with my friends I haven't seen in a long time. All my guy friends, after all these years, we reconnected, and it was amazing. It was good to see everyone. My guy friends and their wives and their partners, their kids, were all striving and thriving. We talked about life, talked about some struggles. Some of us even talked about searching and climbing that second mountain. They were all humbling. Every one of those discussions and conversations that we had. And I miss that. I miss the BS crap that we've been going through together. You know, when we get together, we become idiots. You mix in some alcohol, we become even more stupid. But thank goodness the alcohol wasn't flowing much. It was there, but deep, meaningful conversation, that was abundant. This year also, I really dove into learning about AI, especially in the educational sense in my profession. But not just a teacher or an ed tech specialist, but also as a parent and for my own self. I see so much potential as a lot of things can happen. It enhances not just teaching or learning, but it can also connect us with something deeper. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm also taking courses on AI. I'm also taking a lot of investing stuff in AI, all these companies out there. So it's going to be interesting this 2025. What's going to happen, I'm not sure, but I know it's going to be a big year. So I suggest that you look into that also. Upskill yourselves with AI tools, and also maybe invest in a few of these companies. We'll stay in index funds. Okay? Now, what grounded me? What anchored me in all this? From all those struggles and all those wins I had, what got me through all those struggles were to get these wins. It's the communication. Not just asking good questions, interesting questions, but also listening deeply and actually practicing empathy. Being creative and finding clarity. That's huge. Create things, and that's where I am, what I'm doing now, because I know I've been lacking on the creativity side. I've been very creative in my lesson plans and my learning experiences for my students, but now I need to start creating, and this is one of them, doing a podcast like this. Support systems, having family and friends. It's important. Even just a small text is very powerful. That can remind the person I'm texting, hey, this reminded me of you. Even that small act is so important. The sense of urgency also reminds me that I have to act now. Time is fast. Gotta enjoy it now. Build as much as we can. Find these struggles, get through these struggles, and make these struggles into beautiful moments. The sense of being humble, humility, letting go of my ego, and actually listen to others. Having a good sense of humor. Keeping things lighthearted. Even when things don't go your way at work, in relationships, even the election. Got to keep it lighthearted. So when life gets tough, you can laugh during those times. Now, nothing is perfect. It wasn't a perfect year, of course not. I have goals, I have things to do. I need to take care of my health way more so I can be here for my family. I need to grow more as a person and in my profession, and also financially. I got to keep going, build that legacy. I need deeper, more appreciative experiences. And I can learn from that. Whatever those are, I want to wish you a heartfelt, great 2025. Keep learning, keep growing, keep building. Push through. Get in touch with your feelings. Acknowledge all the vulnerabilities you have. I'm trying to do that. Keep yourself happy. Nothing is linear. It's crazy. It's chaos. But you can find a way out. If you need to connect with me, contact me. You can email me with the show notes below. That email link, thebeautifulstruggleshow@gmail.com. Contact me and let's connect. Go into 2025 with clarity, with a sense of purpose. Keep your head high and build on what you already did, what you've done, what you started. Keep going. Strive and thrive in 2025. Strive and thrive in 2025. But before you go, do me this one thing. Ask yourself these two questions. You could email me your responses if you would like to share. And maybe I can share that on this show one day with your permission, of course. Or you can keep it to yourselves, but I really want you to ponder on these two questions. What were your biggest lessons in 2024? How did those lessons change you or shape you the way you approach life today? Those are the two questions I want you to think about. I would love to hear it. I'd love to hear what you have to say about those two questions, but really it's for you. Peace, happiness, and I'll see you soon.